Cena. Now, John Cena, he's a famous something. I think he wrestles with half-naked men or something. Or they pretend to wrestle. Or they pretend to not wrestle. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyways, his whole thing is... John Cena's whole thing is you can't see me. Which is kind of funny because, I always thought maybe... Is that a bit because his last name is Cena? So you're like, Cena? Like, John C. Nah? Is there supposed to be like a comma? Like, you see John? Nah. I don't see. Nah. Excuse me. That's a terrible joke. But John Cena, his whole bit is... you can't see me. Well, John, we see you now. And I gotta be honest, man. You are one big nostril, ugly fucking bastard. And I don't mean your face. I mean your soul. Your soul is ugly. So John got in some trouble recently. And the trouble consists of him saying that Taiwan was an actual country. Did you guys know that was a problem? If you didn't know that, then you don't know about how deep and dark China's history goes. China has, for a long time now, just hated Taiwan. The story goes back to the 1920s. Between 1927 and 1949, a violent civil war raged in China, albeit with a World War II-sized intermission in between. It was ultimately won by Chinese Communist Party, led by Mao Zedong, Biden's best friend, which is still in power to this day. Xi Jinping doubles as China's president and the general secretary of the CCP, Chinese Communist Party. On the other side of the conflict, there were the Nationals, led by the Kai-shek. They lost the battle, but technically never lost the war. Facing defeat, Chiang, the nationalist leader, and over 1 million refugees fled to Taiwan control, which was taken from Japan in World War II, and granted to the nationalists by the Allied powers. No armistice or peace treaty has ever been signed. So China doesn't like Taiwan. China, I guess, sees them as deserters and a defeated people. I don't know. But basically, they don't recognize Taiwan as a actual country and they don't recognize their existence. And this goes like anything China does. Even the World Health Organization does not recognize Taiwan's existence. Look it up. It'll fucking shake you to your bones. Blah, blah, blah. Fast and the Furious makes a ton of fucking money from China. I could go into all these details, but basically, Fast and Furious makes a ton of fucking millions over in China. They make more money in China than they do in the States. So, that's all you need to know from that. And we're going to go ahead and pull up Dinkelberg's lovely little thing.
你好，中国，这是叫西娜。我必须说，现在，在速度与激情中，我做很多采访，很多，所以在一个采访，我有一个错误，所有人问我，如果我可以用中文，速度与激情中人给我很多资讯 information，所以很多采访，很多 information， 我有很尊重中国跟中国人，不好意思，再见。
Yeah, that's enough, John. Hey, John, we see you, piece of shit. Okay? Over here in America, we don't respect what you just did there. Okay? Our beliefs, our values don't stop at the door for a communist party. Okay? It's the same reason why All the conservative parties cannot get behind the actual Black Lives Matter organization. They are led by Marxists. They claim to be Marxists. They said it on their fucking website that they're Marxists. We cannot support you for being Marxist. Let me just finish that take right now. Black Lives Matter, of course they matter. Of course. We're past that. Duh. The movement is beautiful. Yes. Black lives matter. Yes, they do. All lives matter, believe it or not. And if you don't agree with that, America's not your country. America is just not for you. Okay? All the lives matter that are here. It's as simple as that. We don't bend the knee to communist China. All right? And John here did everything but say what his apology was for. Because he's got too much shame. He was hoping nobody was going to see this. Look at his face. Look at his face here. He's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, you better be. Yeah, you're fucking sorry. And I don't think this will tank Fast and Furious, because obviously China just loved what he just did here. But as far as the American, at least from people on the right, I think most of us that actually enjoy good action movies stopped watching Fast and Furious from a long time ago. Because, I mean, if you look at that whole franchise, the first movie is a very humble, very family-oriented movie, right? Humble, grassroots. There's a couple fist fights and racing, and the big climactic scene is them jumping on moving vehicles. That was huge. That was massive. At this point, we got the 9th movie coming out, and you got fucking fake ass wrestler John Cena. He's gonna show up, and apparently he's like Dom's brother or something. That makes no fucking sense. And they fucking drop nukes on each other and drive cars off of buildings, and they carry gigantic safes through entire cities, and they dodge bullets all day, and they're like secret agents and shit. It's a bunch of fucking crap. It's a bunch of fucking dog shit. The last good one was the 5th one, and the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th ones were shit. So, to me, the 1st and the 5th one were the only good ones because they had that humble feel to them. But after the 5th one, I stopped watching. That shit's dog shit. So to me, the Fast and Furious movies, can't see them.